already. What's going on, Ingram Muscle family? Welcome
Hi, guys.
back. Welcome back. I'm Tony.
And I'm Brittany.
And welcome to our channel, man. Hey, so we wanted to talk about our transition so far from Seattle, Washington, where we flew out of to come to Japan. And we just want to give y'all an update on how everything's going since we've been here. We've been here for 3 days now. But we just kind of want to backtrack and just talk about our journey so far and how crazy it's been.
Yes. All right, you guys, it is 9 p.m., almost 9 p.m., 8:56 p.m. And we just got to our hotel at the Navy Lodge. So this is how our hotel looks, and we will be staying here for 2 weeks. The girls are pooped. Look at Harley. She's done. So it's pretty big. It's bigger than I thought. It's like a little office nook. Cut some light on. These are the bedrooms. So we have a bed here. Just wanted to come and show you guys the room real quick, and we're about to get some Chili's because that's the only thing that's open right now, and go to bed. So we will talk to you guys soon. Ooh, good morning, guys. So it is almost 4 a.m. on Friday. We have been up since, well, Willow has been up since about 1:45-ish. She got up. She pretty much slept the second leg of, she slept about an hour of the last bit of the flight, and she slept the whole time we were, we had to take a bus to get here, so she slept the whole time on the bus ride, and
which was 2 hours.
Yeah, which was 2 hours. And then we had to do like an hour brief. So she slept in. She pretty much slept from like 4 p.m. Thursday all the way into now. So her time and her days and her nights are off, just like all of ours is. So we're just up right now. I went ahead and made the girls something to eat real quick, and I just wanted to just hop on really fast and just let you guys know that the time and the day switch thing definitely probably is going to be a challenge for a few days, especially for the girls, but we're gonna get through it. So yeah, so today we got a lot of stuff to do, so we're definitely going to take you guys along with us. It's just so much that we have to do.
Hi guys, we're at Japan now. And and on my birthday, we're gonna go to Tokyo Disney, and that Willow is making a phone call to make us breakfast.
Willow, come on, bye. All right, you guys. What's up, guys? So we're just
We just saw the seals.
Yep, Harley saw the seal.